gotta get away, I gotta get away, I gotta get away from these lame dudes before I catch a new case. Then I'm locked back in the cell, 23 and 1, no bail, stressing. It's 25 years on the wake up, and I ain't even seen Jake up. But your body gon' shake up, shake 'em up like rocks. I'm in the kitchen trying to bake me a pot now. Real riddle rap dudes can't see me. I'm back up in the booth once again all the time now. Laying low, I took a high.
All right. What up, everybody? It's another episode of the Money Marv Report, Season 3. This is episode 6. What's popping out there, man? Happy Sunday to all. Happy Sunday to all. Wishing everybody the best. Hoping everybody had a great weekend. You know what I'm saying? For me, myself, my weekend was A-okay. It was A-okay. Oh, man. But yeah, man. My man, the Puerto Rican bad boy, my fellow Aquarian brother, Poncho, man, I see you, my brother. How you doing? I hope all is well with you. Thank you for being a loyal supporter to the show, to the movement, to the network. Salute to my man Poncho, man, for real, out of Queens. Queens get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. You heard? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to talk about some ships. We're going to talk about some stuff tonight. Some trending topics, man. We're going to talk about some trending topics. I'm not doing no music tonight because I'm just not in a music mood. But we're going to do some trending topics, man. Yo, Poncho, man, make sure you smash that heart button, man. Make sure you smash that heart button, man. Make sure you smash that heart button. Smash them likes and all that good stuff, man. For real, though. I know a lot of y'all watching football right now, football Sundays and all that good shit. You know what I mean? I will say I caught a couple of the games, actually. Let me say, Philly had a good game, man, against the Commanders. They played a good game, man. It was a very close one, too. Very close game. Very close game tonight with the Commanders. I'm not sure who won between... I think it was Miami and somebody else. I can't remember, but I know that was a good one too. That was a good game. They were going back and forth in the Miami game and all that as well, man. My man Poncho said, by Eagles. Yeah, they pulled it out. They definitely pulled it out. I ain't gonna even front, man. The Eagles pulled it out, man. It was close. It was definitely close, man. Definitely close, man. Definitely close. I give them that, though, man. It was a good game, man. All I just know is, listen, Philadelphia, y'all the kings of that fucking quarterback sneak shit, man. But see, you know what I'm saying? Y'all the kings. Don't look at my Jets hat because I still rep for motherfucking New York. I don't rep Big Blue, Gang Green, but Kansas City is my motherfucking team. Shout out to Patrick. I'm going to call him Patrick, my homeboy. But I just got a Jets hat on tonight because I just felt like wearing a Jets hat. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, right? Share this show, man. If you on YouTube, like, subscribe to the channel. Show us some love, man. Send this out, man. We're going to talk about some shit tonight, man. And I want to talk about a trending topic that happened Friday. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to talk about it right now. I'm going to wait till some more people get up in the room. You know what I'm saying? And really tap in. You know what I'm saying? I stop inviting niggas to catch the show because a lot of you hating bozo ass niggas don't support the movement, don't respect the grind anyway. So fuck y'all niggas too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could go eat ass, dick, pussy, and every motherfucking thing else because that's what y'all do any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? I can't even be mad at niggas for not supporting because, hey, it is what it is, right? Haters gonna be haters. You know what I'm saying? And as my man said tonight, something to me real deep. My man Lil Dude said this shit to me tonight. You not great. If they not hating on you, you not great. And I thought about it. If I'm quoting it wrong, listen, you know what I'm saying? He'll quote me, he'll check me on it later. But it makes sense though. If they not when they not hating on you, that don't you know what I'm saying? When they hating on you, that mean you great. And I'm great at what the fuck I do. But are you great at what you do? That's the difference. A lot of niggas with this podcast shit, and they popping up everywhere. The Surge podcast is popping up everywhere. You know. And people dropping them shits like a motherfucker, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't hate on nobody. I can't expect people to support what I'm doing because they doing the same thing I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but Money Marv ain't no hater. Money Marv just a motherfucking money motivator. Cause I'm all about that bizag, nigga. You feel me? I'm all about popping that bizag, you heard? And that's pretty much it, man. So I can't even be mad at a motherfucker for not wanting to watch this show. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a fly nigga. You see that? Yeah, nigga, you know, fly nigga. Intellectual fly guy, I get it. So, hey, I ain't mad. You ain't gotta support me. You ain't even gotta fucking like me. But you gonna motherfucking respect me. Even if you don't like me, the number one thing is with me, you gonna respect me. And if I gotta earn your respect, I'm gonna earn it. If I gotta take it, I'm gonna fucking take it. You know what I'm saying? And that's by my gentleman or my gangster. It don't matter. But you know what I mean? I'm one of them people, like I said, I don't care if people don't like me. I'm never gonna care if people don't like me. Why? Because I'm me. And you. So it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Never let no motherfucking body stop your motherfucking shine, your growth, or your motherfucking progress. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is out here. You know what I'm saying? I done broke a lot of barriers in this motherfucking podcast game. You dig? I done broke a lot of motherfucking barriers in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I done did a whole lot of shit in this music industry on the motherfucking low. You know what I'm saying? And I've been making moves on my own and by myself. With no support, with no help, just me doing this, me pushing this Money Marv movement forward. You know what I'm saying? And in life, I ain't never going backwards. It's only forward. I'm motherfucking moving. That's it. I don't go backwards. I go forward. And that's it. You're not going forward out here, then you're doing something wrong. And that's it. I don't go backwards. I go forward out here. I don't play around with that shit. Remember, going backwards, sometimes we have setbacks, but we can't have the same setbacks over and over. You know what I'm saying? Can't make the same mistake twice. Because when you're making the same mistakes twice, it ain't a mistake no more. It's a choice and a decision that you're making to make that same repetitive mistake that has fruitless results. So just, you know what I mean, keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? You can't make the same mistake twice. You heard? One time, it's a mistake. 2 times, 3 times, it's not a mistake. It just means that there's something psychologically fucking wrong with you because you still doing the same dumb, repetitive, redundant bullshit. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I'm still sharing with my followers. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow me on YouTube at Money Marv Multimedia TV. Make sure you follow me on Facebook at Money Marv Multimedia Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me on IG. That's the hashtag on the bottom right there. Moneyman Media ENT on YouTube as well. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Shout out to yourselves, man. Salute yourself. If you're doing something positive with your life, salute your motherfucking selves. You heard? Salute yourselves, man. If you on YouTube, checking me out, man. I'm fucking with you. If you on Twitch TV, I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, right? So tonight, we're going to talk about a couple of trending topics. And I'm going to just start with this. I'm going to post something. I'm going to go here real quick. I'm going to post a picture real quick. Rest in peace to Tupac. Gotta talk about this, man. Rest in peace to Tupac, man. You know what I'm saying? music cultural icon, son of a son from child from of the revolution, Tupac Shakur, man. They finally arrested this bozo ass nigga, Keefe D, aka Keith Davis. Now, this is to the young people out there. This is what you don't do. This is what you don't do. I'm gonna run this clip.
Suge just ducked his head, and the first bullet went in his head, so the next one's hit him. It was like he was doing a breakdance.
Young people, see what that man did? He just indicted himself. 27 years later, that shit right there got his ass indicted. You know what I'm saying? And you're a rat anyway. But Keefe D, you're a fucking bozo. You get bozo of the motherfucking week, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And see, young people, this right here.
Suge just ducked his head, and the first bullet went in his head, so the next one's hit him. It was like he was doing a breakdance.
See? And this will lead to this.
It's a Fox News alert. Let's go to our Jeff Paul in our West Coast newsroom, where we have reports 27 years after it happened that an arrest has been made in connection with the murder of Tupac Shakur. Jeff.
Well, yeah, John, and this is a case not only the public has obsessed over for nearly 3 decades, but one investigators have clearly not forgotten about either. And according to reporting by the Associated Press, Las Vegas police have someone in custody who they say was somehow involved in the shooting death of hip-hop icon Tupac Shakur. Sources telling AP News Dwayne Keefe D. Davis was arrested early this morning, though the exact charge or charges he faces isn't known right now. His arrest happening just 2 months after Las Vegas police raided Davis's wife's home in Henderson, Nevada. Now, at the time, police were apparently looking for items concerning the murder of Tupac. Police reportedly seized computers, a cell phone, a hard drive, several .40 caliber bullets, tubs of photographs, and a copy of a Vibe magazine that featured Tupac. Now, we should note Davis isn't a stranger to investigators when it comes to Tupac's murder. Davis wrote a tell-all memoir called Compton Street Legend. He admitted to being inside the Cadillac where the fatal shots were fired back in September of 1996. Davis has described himself as one of the last people alive to have witnessed the shooting of Tupac. The rapper was at the height of his career, having just released his 4th solo album called All Eyes on Me. It was in a BMW with Death Row Records founder Suge Knight at the time of the shooting. They were idling at a stoplight when a white Cadillac pulled up next to them and fired roughly 14 shots. Tupac was hit 4 times and died days later at just 25 years old. Now, we have reached out to Las Vegas PD, but haven't heard back just yet. John?
Yeah, it's my understanding that they'll have more information a little bit later on today. But up until now, it was believed that a fellow named Baby Lane Anderson, who was assaulted by Tupac Shakur's entourage that night that he was shot in Las Vegas, was the prime suspect in the killing. That had been reported in the Los Angeles Times. It's interesting that now the spotlight turns toward this new suspect, Keefe D.
Yeah, and according to AP's reporting, this is a person who was somehow involved, and, according to his memoir, he was there at the time of the shooting and has said to have talked to investigators over the years. What exactly changed, what they found at his wife's house, we'll hopefully find out soon.
All right, Jeff, we'll be standing by for more information from the Las Vegas Police Department. Meantime, thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.
See? That's what happens when you do stupid, dumb shit like that dude, like that bozo right there. Keefe D. Dwayne there. See? Gusto, salute, King, salute. See, that's the stupid shit right there. And this is something I want to end this. I want to, we talking about the Tupac situation. And I'm addressing young people. And I'm just addressing young people in general right now. See, Keefe D told on himself. Going on all these fucking platforms, running his motherfucking mouth, talking about how he handed old buddy the gun, right? His nephew, Baby Lane. You know what I'm saying? Now, that nigga talk too much. And I know they was paying him to jump on these platforms and run his fucking mouth like a fucking derelict. And now look. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't know if I think they're charging him with murder, but I'm going to say this. He's going to lawyer up anyway and try to plead out to an accessory to murder because he didn't kill Tupac. That I believe. I don't believe Son Pool. He was the actual trigger man that laid Pac down and tried to lay Suge and Pac down. You dig what I'm saying? I definitely believe that he's going to be charged. He's going to get the maximum charge as for being an accessory to murder on that type of time. You feel what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. The code of the street is the code of the streets. And I get it. And it's a fucked up code and it's a bullshit code. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't live by the code of the motherfucking streets out here. You dig what I'm saying? You got a lot of janky ass niggas out here that don't live by that. Now in that situation with Pac, Mob Paru is accountable for Pac's death because they say he was pushing that line, whoop-de-whoop, right? But these niggas let them West Coast niggas let the bag. They killed the bag. They killed the bag for death row. Now Pac shouldn't have put his hands on that brother because he didn't have nothing to do with that situation. But Pac was being loyal to the wrong fucking people. Cause look what happened. Got himself killed being loyal to the wrong motherfucking people. And you got a lot of stupid motherfuckers out here that don't be thinking. Don't be thinking. Don't use this thing up here we call a fucking brain. Because we got, as I always say, train wreck mentality. Motherfuckers don't think. And Pac wasn't thinking. And niggas let him walk right into the fire. Not knowing that Baby Lane was a stone cold killer. You know what I'm saying? Boy was a stone cold killer. And nigga Pac put his hands on the wrong man. Cost him his life. And faggot ass niggas, rat ass niggas like Keith Davis running around here talking about it, right? Because he knew niggas wasn't going to take his fucking head off because he already done copped out to drug cases and all that, so they know he was a walking informant. But I'm going to tell you what, the FBI and California police, they said, fuck it, that's Vegas. And he lived in Vegas, owned a house in Vegas. So, them niggas laid the murder game down on Pac, attempted murder, trying to kill Suge, and they didn't go back to Cali. Them niggas went to the next city over from Vegas and laid low for a couple of days while they homies was banging out with their rivals. Let this be a lesson to you, to you young people out there. Stop fucking with people that you don't know who you dealing with. Because when you don't know who you dealing with, you're liable to get yourself killed out here, and anything can happen to you at any given time and moment when you pushing that line and you crossing that line and you fucking with certain individuals. Tupac put himself in a bad situation. Dope artist, legendary artist, but that was just a stupid move. And wherever he's at, heaven or hell, I'm pretty sure he's regretting that shit. But all them dudes nowadays are fucking dead. And that was involved in the Tupac thing. Now, Keefe D probably gonna plead out to accessory to murder because he didn't kill Pac. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love, K Swizzle on us. K Swizzle from the Green Bay, in the Green Bay area, Cheesehead Land. Salute. So what I'm saying in general about this Tupac, because we talking about Tupac, man, and the case getting solved. And this, once again, I'm gonna run this again because this dude is a bozo.
Suge just ducked his head, and the first bullet went in his head, so the next one's hit him. It was like he was doing a breakdance.
See, that's what got that idiot right there locked up this Friday morning in Vegas, where he'd been living probably for a long time, for the last 27 years, right up under Vegas PD nose. Now, Las Vegas probably had like a new sheriff. They probably had a whole new chain of command, and people was like, all right, look, y'all got to reopen this and close this case because it made Vegas PD look bad, right? You know what I'm saying? Then we got the hold on, I'm gonna go to this other bozo real quick. I'm gonna post this bozo right here. I'm gonna post this other bozo right here. This now you got this bozo right here talking about his YouTube channel solved the Tupac murder. This bozo right here, DJ Vlad TV. This motherfucking bozo right here. And don't get me wrong, I've watched some of Vlad's interviews and I watched a lot of people on there say whatever they say. But this bozo right here is going around talking about his YouTube channel helped solve the Tupac murder. Now this bozo right here is a culture vulture, right? Is a culture vulture. And a lot of people get on his platform because he has a pretty big platform, right? And this bozo, everybody that go on that bozo's platform tends to go to jail, right? ARAB, Lil Uzi, Lil Boosie, whoever, right? Keefy D. But he says his channel solved the Tupac murder. That is the most ignorant shit that I could hear on the YouTube platform. And for the people who said I made Vlad TV, I never made Vlad TV. Vlad TV took my video and shared it onto their Facebook page of Vlad TV writer, right? When I was running down on Keith Murray pussy ass. Right? Niggas, I was never on Vlad TV. They just took my video. They didn't put it on their channel. They just took the link, boom, 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 and then they clipped and flipped and dipped the story. Talking about me and the Keith Murray incident. So Vlad TV, you get a big fuck you. You a fucking derelict and a bozo. And anybody working for you or fucking with Vlad TV, this is for you, Vlad TV. That's for you, Vlad TV. Yeah, that's what you get, Vlad TV. Shots fired. Fuck Vlad TV. You out here making money off the culture. And I'm not knocking your money. I ain't knocking your hustle. But a lot of black people, black Americans are stupid for fucking with Vlad TV. Your little Jew boy got a little bit of money, right? Or Russian or whatever the fuck he is. Got a little bit of paying y'all to go up on his platform and put your business out there and talk about he asking the tough questions and he solving murders and then gonna say he didn't cooperate with the police in the Keefy D thing. I don't know, man. But I know I will never watch Vlad TV ever again. Because I think Vlad TV is a culture vulture. And too many black people want to be on his platform to be noticed. So for everybody that said I made Vlad TV, nigga, I never made Vlad TV. I never was on Vlad TV. I don't even know Vlad. I don't even know Vlad TV. No Vlad, never been on his platform. So therefore, I didn't make his I didn't make his thing. So you know what I'm saying? I didn't make Vlad TV's platform. I've never been on his platform. I would never go on Vlad TV's platform because I think anybody going on Vlad TV is just very stupid and not smart to go on his platform to tell your business because you want some views and you want some, you know what I'm saying? You want some views and you want some notoriety and you want some publicity because Vlad TV has a big following, right? A lot of y'all people go on there. Y'all all seem to go to jail. You all seem to go to jail. But you want to be on Vlad TV, right? But hey, that's your choice if you choose to go on there. Money Marv not on no Vlad TV. I would never go on no platform like that anyway, talking about any type of street activity. And if you're a real street dude, that's not something that you publicly air. Now me, I'm a street dude, but I walk in my truth. And I tell young kids today, don't follow in my footsteps. Because me, I did a lot of bozo dickhead shit growing up. That's biting me in my ass today as a grown man. And I'll be the first to admit that. It's shit that's biting me in my ass today that I did in my youthful years and my younger years. You know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't tell me about this part of the game. Niggas told me everything else. Yo, you do this, you're going to get locked up. You're going to go to jail. You're going to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't tell me a part about after I do all these things and commit all these, and as I engage in these nefarious activities, no one told me this part, that when you get 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, that I ain't going to be able to get a good job. I ain't going to be able to get no housing. I ain't going to be able to get certain things when you're a convicted felon, right? No one told me that part. That was something that was completely left out. And when you make foolish decisions and reckless decisions, those are the things that happen to us because we've been brainwashed and we've been fucking bamboozled about living that type of lifestyle. Now me, I'm like anybody else. I'm walking contradiction. I'm a walking contradiction. I have different emotions every day like everybody else. I go through different things. But let that Keefe D shit be a lesson to you young guys. That Tupac situation, that Biggie situation, situations that you done seen in the street with your own friends and family members, your homies, your homeboys, your homegirls. Those situations should be a lesson to you. You know what I'm saying? I used to do shit to think it was cool. Tupac thought it was cool to snuff homeboy, right? From the South Side Crips. Now look, Pac dead. Everybody still playing Pac. Playing, you know what I'm saying? Playing Pac. Damn, man, Pac was here. Well, but Tupac was young and being stupid and being reckless. And guys let that brother lose his life at a very young age, at 25. When if he would have been in his 50s today, and who knows what he would have been doing if he had made better choices, right? And in life, as we get older, once we become adults, ain't no such thing as mistakes. We have choices and we make decisions. You dig what I'm saying? And that's something that I had to learn and live with and live through, and still living through those things. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing when you're a kid and say, "Hey, I made a mistake," but you can't say you made a mistake when it costs you your life. Life is precious. Enjoy life. And there's some things that I still have to catch myself with, because I still be having that adult juvenile mentality sometimes, because I've been accustomed to a certain kind of lifestyle and I've been accustomed to certain type of things. And those things never made me do anything great. What I'm doing today is great. Why? Because I removed myself from a lot of those elements of the streets, and away from that type of shit. But young men, man, take the streets serious. The streets are serious out here, and ain't nobody out, and don't nobody love you. The streets don't care about you. Don't nobody give a damn about you out in these streets. Cause when you in jail doing time, don't nobody give a hoot. Don't nobody give a what. Nobody care about you. Nobody care about you when you sitting in a 6x9 cell, or when you laying 6 feet deep in the ground and you fertilizer for flowers that's coming up. Nobody care about you. You become a memory. Out of sight, you out of mind when you in jail or when you dead. Young people, man, find a way. Find a better way than these streets. Ain't nothing out here. And don't nobody care about you. Care about yourself. For real. Peace and love, Queen. Peace and love, Queen. You know what I'm saying? Let that Tupac situation settle. And let me tell you something. If you killed somebody 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, there's no statute of limitation on murder. You know what I'm saying? There's none of that. There's none of that. That shit don't go away. That shit follows you. And it's always going to follow you. So just make better decisions out here. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be involved in the underworld of the streets. You know what I'm saying? Two of our biggest hip-hop iconic legends are dead. Tupac, his murder is finally coming to a close. Because this dude right here, this bozo ass nigga right here, told on himself, was ratting on himself, dry snitching like a motherfucker, told on himself, and now look at him. They finally done grabbed that ass up because he was stupid. And you're a 60-year-old man, and you probably were in your mid to late 50s doing these interviews on all these little media, these black urban media platforms, and they made money off of you. Keith Davis, now look. Now your nephew, he ain't taking that charge because he dead, and you going to jail. Now, like I said before, he'll probably plead out to an accessory and take the max on an accessory charge. But he's 60 today, so 20 years, who knows? He might not even live to see that whole 20 years behind the Tupac thing. But I just want to say, I hope the Shakur family finally gets this closure that they've been wanting for close to 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Now next, let's see if California. Let's see if California is gonna actually solve the Tupac murder. Not the Tupac, the Biggie murder. Let me fix that. Let's see. Let's see if they're gonna solve the Biggie Smalls murder, right? Because we know the cops killed him. We know cops killed Biggie. Detective Russell Poole, he had it. He was spot on with it, but they killed him too, right? That's what they say. Allegedly. I'm just gonna say allegedly, right? Who knows, right? Allegedly, right? They gonna say, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna say that the cops killed Biggie. So let's see if they solve the Biggie Smalls murder, because I know his mother's still crying. I know his mother her heart's still hurting. I know she in pain because her son passed away. So let's see what they do. Since they say they solved the Tupac murder. But if you ask me, what took them so long? I'm going to say lack of evidence. You know what I'm saying? Lack of evidence. Because most of us, salute. Most of the time, most of us, no, I need more people to smash that heart button, man. I need to see them red hearts, man. Right? What took them so long, right, to solve this case? Why? Because homeboy started talking. Homeboy got reckless because he thought that he could just say stupid shit like this. He thought he could just say stupid shit like this, right? Homie thought he could just say some stupid shit, man. He thought he could say some stupid shit like this.
Suge just ducked his head, and the first bullet went in his head, so the next one's hit him. It was like he was doing a breakdance.
See? I'm playing that for a reason, right? Because he's stupid. That's the most stupidest thing you can do. And anybody that's engaged in the underworld of the streets, and you do that, you deserve to go to jail. Because you stupid. You stupid. See, he was getting paid $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to talk about the Tupac situation. We talking about Tupac tonight. We talking about Pac tonight. Now look at this dude. He's stupid. You all on Vlad TV talking, Art of Dialogue talking. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Carcino for Life on YouTube as well. Cause I like how he addressed Vlad, saying that the Vlad TV channel solved the Tupac murder. What kind of shit is that? How you solve a murder when you pay the man to come on the platform and tell on himself? See? And see, he thought because whatever agreement that he made with the feds, his little proffer agreement or whatever it may be in California, that he was untouchable. And the police came and grabbed that ass up. So, street dudes, street men and women, remember, don't be talking. Because we in the age of the media. We in a media-driven society today. Everybody got a media outlet. Some bigger than others, some smaller than others, right? But don't be on these platforms yapping. Don't be yapping. Don't be yapping to the captain. Because when you start yapping to the captain, you definitely gonna be in jail. Especially if you're talking about murder and all sorts of other nefarious activity. Yeah, you're gonna be in jail. So be mindful of the things that you say on these public platforms. If you're a street dude, you better watch what you say, because ain't no statute of limitations on some of these crimes. And nobody's here to glorify being a criminal. I'm not glorifying being a criminal. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, if you a street guy, you know what you signed up for. So if you tell on yourself, you can't blame nobody but yourself. And Keefy D was the most stupidest dude ever. He just talked himself into a prison cell. And let that be a lesson to y'all, man. Nobody in the streets don't give a fuck about you. Not even your family. Because when the alphabet boys come and they start talking about silver bracelets, ching, ching, clink, clink, people like, yeah, it was him. It was you. Pointing you right out. Your moms will do it. Your brothers will do it. Your father will do it. Your cousin, your uncle, your aunts, sisters, whoever. It don't matter. Your friends, your mans, your homegirls, your homeboys. People will rat you out. Especially when you in that underworld of crime, the underworld of being a criminal. Being a criminal is not the wave anymore. Money Marv I've been officially inactive as a criminal for the last 14 years. Why? Because I went away, done a little bit of time, got out, and I realized that shit don't, the reward don't add up to the risk sometimes. But the reward don't add up to the punishment, I mean. And I had to stop making people rich. I had to stop making people rich. That's why I stopped going to jail and I stopped being a criminal, because I had to stop making people rich. And that's the thing I tell these young black men that I work with today. Stop making these people rich. Stop putting their kids through college. Stop buying their wives new Bentleys and Mercedes and Lexuses. And stop buying their mistresses big penthouses. Because when you're going to jail, that's what you're doing. You're making people rich, making the government rich. You ain't getting rich, but they getting rich. Poncho, man, you have a good night, my brother. Take care of yourself, man. Stay blessed. Thank you for tuning in. But that's what happens. We start making people rich. I had to stop making people rich because I wasn't getting rich. And if people leave that lifestyle alone and get away from that, you can be rich too. But the more and more you put yourself in prison cells and put yourself in the risk of getting arrested and getting locked up, you're making people rich. Stop making people rich. And I'm just talking to my black and brown brothers. You know what I'm saying? I got some Caucasian brothers. They've been in the system too as well. But it's different for, black ex-cons and Caucasian ex-cons and Hispanic ex-cons. It's different. Stop making people rich, man. Because niggas like Keefe D, he made all the media platforms a whole lot of money by talking. My man Barry Mars, DMV hip-hop artist. Gotta go back and check his interview out. He was on the show. We talking about the Tupac thing. So Barry Mars, I'm addressing you. What you think about the Tupac murder being solved? I don't think it'll ever be 100% solved, but we know the people that were involved in it. K Swift said, "Good night, Poncho." And you want a better life for yourself, so you know to do things a different way. Actual, factual. And for me, pulling back away from Keefe D snitched on himself a long time ago, in my opinion. See, you right. You absolutely right. He couldn't keep his mouth shut. See, he was going on all those platforms and making these cats all that money. And I hope, since he was telling on himself that money he was getting from them dudes, that he put it towards some lawyer fees, because he gonna need them. He gonna need them. He gonna need them. And he ain't even see it coming. He ain't even see it coming. And I think it was them dudes over there on the Bomb First platform, right? Bomb First. John does a lot of interviews with Reggie Wright Jr. from Right Wings from the company Right Wing Security for Death Row. Well, he has said it too. He did say it one time. I did check him out saying it, that they was gonna lock Keefe D up any day now. I actually like Reggie Wright Jr. I like him. He kind of, people say, my boy was saying that I kind of remind him of Reggie Wright about telling it the way it is, right? But he did say that. And Keefe D snitched on himself because he was just an idiot and he was making money for talking about the Tupac murder. So he thought he was riding that gravy train. He had to know better. You feel me? He had to know better. He had to know better, but he'd act like he didn't know no better. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. That cat is just, that dude is just stupid, man. And you can't knock people. You can't even be mad at people. They just don't know no better. But he wasn't thinking. He wasn't thinking. He just was being an idiot. Because that's what idiots do. They tell on themselves, right? That's what idiots do. They tell on themselves and shit, man. But I'm gonna get away from Keefe D, man. I just wanted to talk about that, man. Rest in peace, Tupac. Rest in peace, Notorious B.I.G., man. Hope the Wallace family gets some closure, and hope the Shakur family gets some closure, man. But I'm gonna talk a little bit about basketball because I love basketball, and there's been a lot of trade rumors going around. This is something that blew my mind. Dame time ran out. Now, I like Damian Lillard. I really like Dame Lillard. He's actually one of my favorite players currently right now. And I know he was with the Portland Trailblazers for about 11 years. And they traded him to Milwaukee. But this is how they put it up there, right? Dame time ran out. And they sent him to the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm disappointed, man. I like Dame time, man. I like Dame Lillard, man. I like Damian Lillard, man. But they sent my son to the Bucks. Come on, man. He could have easily went to Miami or even Denver. Denver and Miami. My son Dame time would have. My son Dame time. If he would have went to Miami with Jimmy Buckets and Bam Adebayo and Duncan Robinson and all them dudes, yo, man, listen, they definitely would have snatched that chip. Even if he would have went to Denver and played the two, listen, man, Dame Lillard, man, would have went ape shit crazy on either one of those teams, man. But they sent them to the Bucks to play with Giannis. I don't think Giannis is a good player, man. I'm disappointed, man, that my man Dame, man, he stayed in Portland for so long. And he was loyal to the organization. But he did request a trade in July. And he went over to, and they traded him to Milwaukee. Oh, I forgot. I forgot my homie K Swiss, man. She said go Bucks. I forgot she from that's her area right there. That's her area right there. Now I don't know, man. And I think Milwaukee they traded Drew Holiday as well, right? They traded Drew Holiday as well. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really like that fit for Dame Lillard going to the Bucks. I really don't like that fit. I think he should have went to Miami, Denver or something like that, man. Word, man. See, see, everybody with me, right? That was a bad trade, man. I'm telling yo, bro. I was like, yo, my G, man. I was disappointed, man. Listen, I was disappointed, man. It was a bad trade. I was disappointed with that one, man. And I like Dame Lillard too, man. I like Dame Thompson, but to the Bucks, yeah, Miami, yeah, all day. Listen, man, Miami would have grabbed 2 chips if they would have got Dame, and maybe one more good role player. Miami or Denver, Dame would have been a good fit, but damn, son, the Bucks, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I go okay, but somebody in the crowd, shout out to K Swiss. She said go Bucks. I get it, but I don't know, man. I was just disappointed with that one. When I heard about it, I was like, what? You serious? And I had to look it up, and I'm like, oh, they really, really did that, man. They really, really did that. And I don't think they didn't even really Portland didn't even get nobody for him, but Portland was. I don't know if Chauncey Billups is still the head coach over there in Portland. I'm not too sure. I don't know if Chauncey Billups is still the coach for Portland. I don't know, man. I was disappointed with that one, man, because I really like Damian Lillard as a player, man. He's actually one of my current favorite players for the last 5 years. I've been watching Dame get busy, man. Been watching him get busy. I know he was underdrafted. I know he came out of like a small school or something, and people didn't expect him to get this far. But I know a couple years back he signed like $120 million contract. Boo! How's Aaron Rodgers doing for the Jets? Hey, look, man. Hey, man. I don't know, man. That you know what? You know what, man? Listen, man. Leave the Jets alone, man. We know they ain't doing nothing, man. You know what I mean? I just had to wear a different hat today, man. So I threw my Jets hat on. I thought that was really. Now that Aaron Rodgers, okay, Swiss, that Aaron Rodgers move, man, I don't know, man. I don't know about that one, man. The Jets gave that nigga a good retirement package. That's what they did. They gave him a good retirement package, man. And like I said, man, I'm not a Giants fan, but I you know what I'm saying, I still support the Jets, man. I know they play. I know they're horrible as an NFL team. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, right? But Aaron Rodgers, yeah, that was disappointing. Now, that was a disappointing thing right there. That 2023, come to sports, Aaron Rodgers is number one on the list. That was extremely disappointing. I know them cheesehead motherfuckers in Wisconsin and Green Bay is like, fuck him. We ain't like him anyway, but I hope they actually utilize the young brother. What's his name? Jordan Love. I think he's the backup quarterback for the Packers. I hope they utilize him. They finally utilize him because I know he was sitting on the bench behind Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers was kind of doing that Brett Favre shit, the same shit Brett Favre did to him. But I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron Rodgers get traded probably within 2 years with the Jets, play one season, and get traded or retire his ass out. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he's up there in age, and that Achilles heel injury, that's an injury that just do not heal very well. And it's hard to bounce back. It's hard to bounce back from those type of injuries. I definitely will say that. It's definitely hard to bounce back, man. Yeah, exactly. Just like Favre. Yeah, exactly. Doing that prima donna shit, disrupting the team. Brett Favre was just disrupting teams and causing all kind of issues that didn't need to be, and he was kind of shitting on Aaron Rodgers. And when Brett Favre left, I think maybe 2 years into Rodgers being the starter, they won a Super Bowl. And after they won that Super Bowl, I said to somebody that, yep, he won't do that again. He won't win another championship again. And that's exactly what happened. And he brought his ass to New York. 3 plays. He touched the ball 3 times. 3 times. Tree times. Man, listen, man. Yep. He went. Yeah, Favre went to Jets and then the Vikings. Yeah. He went and see, Brett Favre played better when he went to the Vikings after he left the Jets. He actually played better there, because I think, like, I'll just say like this, right? The Jets, their offense is just crazy. Whoever's like calling the plays, whoever's in charge of the playbook. And a lot of teams in New York and the metropolitan area, in the New York metropolitan area, kind of have that same kind of play, except maybe the Pittsburgh Steelers, because I know the Steelers, they always generally have a good team. Like, they generally have a good team for the most part. And, but I'm just wearing a Jets hat because I just didn't have no other hat to put on. So I just decided to put the Jets hat on and let y'all come beat me up a little bit. But yeah, Brett Favre, man, he went to the Vikings and actually took the Vikings to what are they? The NFC, right? NFC West. I'm not sure which if they're the NFC West or some to that effect. But yeah, he actually came close. But Sean Payton and the motherfuckers in the New Orleans Saints, they had a trick for his ass. They had a trick for his ass, boy. They lit his ass up, man. When they put that $10,000 bounty on Brett Favre. Okay. NFC North. Okay. Yeah. He almost took him there. He actually almost took him there, man. And man, listen. Brett Favre got lit the fuck up that year too, man. Going back. But he wanted to kind of piss the Packers organization off and shit like that because he was butthurt that they got rid of his ass. But if you really think about it, he didn't do shit. Brett Favre didn't do shit when he was with the Packers either. You know what I mean? He had him good for a little while. He just couldn't get it done. Couldn't finish it. And I think he won did he even win a Super Bowl? When I think who was it? Mike Holmgren was the coach. If I'm saying the guy's name right. I don't know, that 93 or 94 team when the Packers last won it. Till they won the one with Aaron. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you for correcting me. I wasn't sure. Right. So Brett Favre had that one with that team with the Packers in the 90s, and he couldn't get that shit done. Couldn't get it done, and I don't even think he was the starting quarterback for that particular Packers team. But yeah. 2023 things that just went bad this year. Aaron Rodgers in the Jets, Dame Lillard in the Bucks, and Keefe D going to jail for being an accessory to murder for killing Tupac. I know they're trying to charge him with murder, but ultimately he won't be charged with murder because he didn't kill Tupac. He just said he passed the gun off. And another interview on one of these fucking ratchet ass nigga platforms when he was, indicting himself on some of those things. So, you know what I mean? Who knows, man? But like I said, listen, put the guns down. Got an issue? Solve it like men. Put your dukes up. Sometimes everything ain't always murder beef. But sometimes people, their ego be so much in front of them that it leads to situations of murder. And some things ain't always about murder beef, you know what I mean? And young people, I really hope y'all take the Tupac and Biggie situation and just all the situations that you come across in contact with in your everyday regular life. Meaning that nobody's invincible. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Doesn't matter how many bodyguards you have, man. Word. You know what? It will happen if he goes to jail. You're right. You're definitely right about that, man. And see, he put himself in that jail cell. But see, with Keefe D, I'm going to tell you what an old timer in jail told me when I was locked up. He said, God don't like ugly, and he ain't too fond of cute. That's what an old timer told me when I was locked up in my 20s when I was young. You know what I'm saying? And at first I never thought about it that way, but it makes a lot of sense to me today. Being a man in my early 40s, it makes a lot of sense to me today what the old timer said about that God don't like ugly and he ain't too fond of cute either. So, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, everybody, man, I hope everybody have a safe week coming up. Hope everybody have a marvelous Monday. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Sunday night is still here. We got a few more hours left of Sunday, football Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But this is my quote of the day. I'm going to end the show out like this. This is a metaphorical term for math. It's subtraction and addition. So, folks, please decrease the apathy, increase the consciousness. Peace and love. That's my time. I will see y'all next week. I sincerely thank all my true supporters for your comments, your likes, and your thoughts on some of the Sunday night subjects with Money Marv, everybody. Just have a blessed night and stay safe, man. Peace and love to you all. And everybody stay safe out there. Don't do nothing that I won't do. You heard? Straight up.